thought was, dive. The terrible fall of Miss Hina and Galyamov at the Olympics, they collapsed on the ice from high support. Anastasia Mishina and Alexander Galyamov won the free program in the Olympic team. Although the fall from support at the very end ruined an almost perfect performance. It was really scary. Mishina and Galyamov are the most stable Russian couple. This season they won all the tournaments, and over the past 2 years they have produced a powerful series of victories. World, European, Russian championships, 2 stages of the Grand Prix. In the short program of the team tournament of the 2022 Olympics, the Russian couple lost to the Chinese, but scored points higher than the previous world record. By the final day of the team leader, Russia came up with a margin of 3 points ahead of the USA, and an almost 100% chance for gold. In such a situation, a replacement suggested itself, in order to save the leaders, to give others the opportunity to try out the Beijing ice. The hosts of the games did just that. In pairs, it would be logical. We have 3 strong duets, each of which would bring the team 10 points. But Mishina and Galyamov took to the ice again. They looked confident against the background of others, although Alexander looked tense even during the warm-up. However, all elements at the box office failed. Everything but the final one. At the exit from the final support, Galyamov was led back. He could not stand on his feet, and, together with Mishina, collapsed onto the ice. Sasha heroically saved his partner, and took the whole blow on himself. He got up with difficulty, leaning on his knee, and without any mood rolled to the final position. She, by the way, turned out to be not as solemn as she thought. At the end, Mishina even laughed, and made a fuss of him. Yes, no one expected such a mistake from the best couple in the world. When it fell, the thought was, dive. I kept my face. They did everything, but in the last 5 seconds they lay down. We fell asleep. Nothing really hurts. There will be bruises, but we will cover them up. The biggest bruises are from lack of sleep, said Nastya. Not during the announcement of ratings. At the exit from the ice, Galyamov held his hand. I don't want to make excuses, but we really don't make such mistakes. We never allow this in training and competition. Perhaps the reason is the early start time. We have never woken up as early as today. Usually couples are placed later in the program, because this is the most traumatic kind, he said after the performance. It's good that the Greenhouse tournament in China is scheduled for tonight. And in the team, even with the fall of Miss Hin and Galyamov, they were the first by a margin. They had no competitors in the free program.